This is Paparazzi on WAP TV. Good afternoon, my lovely people in the Watchful House. My name is Ebube, your regular Bay on Top WAP TV, and this lovely Sunday afternoon at the MOCK-NEMCEA Media Content Exhibition, as well as end of year party for year 2021. Of course, the year only comes to an end, so it's just very normal for these types of things to happen. I'm excited for it. I day here because food day. I don't already see food. I don't see food, and some lovely faces also there in the house. People I would really like to talk to. So sit tight, and I'll be right back after some interviews and food, of course. So don't go anywhere.
My fellow Board of Trustees members, our EU President, Mrs. Gibe Beloge, EMCOAN executives, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I hereby formally welcome you all to our very first edition of Nigeria Electronic Media Content Exhibition and Awards NEMCEA 2021. The NEMCEA, indeed a futuristic idea, conceived and brilliantly delivered by our indefatigable President, Mrs. Gibe Beloge, and her highly cerebral executives, has come to displace and replace our annual end of year get-together party that incorporates 1. A creative marketing forum for members' products. 2. A conference sealed and delivered by highly resourceful and respected discussants. And 3. An award ceremony which seeks to give honor to whom honor is due. I wish us all a resounding success on this our maiden edition. The best is yet to come. Mrs. Gibe Beloge led leadership 2019 to 2021 has no doubt taken EMCOAN to lofty heights. And I think she and her executives deserve a round of applause. Please, another round of applause for all EMCOAN members who have made this event possible.
We are members of EMCOAN. We are here today to launch a project known as NEMCEA. It's our maiden edition.
Nice one, sir. Okay, so as a content creator, I want to ask you, what will be the biggest mistake when you yourself probably don't make for biggest mistake when you don't make for the content creation business?
Okay, there's nothing like biggest mistake. As creators of programs or as producers of programs, because I believe God is the only creator. Yeah. We are just pencils in his hand, you know. There's no mistake. We learn along the way. It's a learning curve. You understand? Yes, you never become an expert at it. You never become a perfectionist at it. So the more you work, the more you discover areas that require improvement. So the more you do, the better you become. So we all, as human beings, we make mistakes every time, and then we learn from the mistakes. That's the essence of making mistakes. The ability to learn when you fall. Falling is not the end of things. The ability to get up is what really matters.
On behalf of our chairman, BOT, Wale Adenuga MFR, other highly esteemed board of trustees, members, the executives, and all EMCOAN members, we welcome everyone and are delighted to have you join us on this auspicious occasion of our annual get-together and presentation of NEMCEA, Nigeria Electronic Media Content Exhibition and Awards. This is an epic event for activation in 2022 by EMCOAN. In the course of the program, we will unveil NEMCEA and provide more information on the project. We request the broadcast stations and other platforms present to connect with our members to further discussions on their content needs for 2021 and beyond.
We're gathered here today, apart from being our end of year party, we want to unveil NEMCEA, Nigerian Electronic Media Content Awards. So we would like Nigerians and the diaspora to see what MOCK-NEMCEA has on the plate. The different programming, the different genre, so that come 2022, you have a feel of the kind of programming that you should be needing from MOCK-NEMCEA. So we want to exhibit what we do. Apart from partying, we also want you to see our productions, because what you watch on television, 70% of it belongs to MOCK-NEMCEA. So we are coming out stronger in 2022. So if you want good content in 2022, come and connect with MOCK-NEMCEA, and then we negotiate and we have an MOU. The biggest mistake we don't make before now to undermine what we dey do. But now our eye don't open. We know say without us, nobody's watching your station. So now we've realized that you need us for your station to have eyeballs.
And if you know Baba in his ordinary attire, maybe jalabia or nika. So when the security saw him, he said, "Sorry sir, who are you looking for?" All of us, they were shocked. Who is he looking for? In his company. Your job don't finish here. And you know Baba too, great comedian. If you one-on-one is always funny. Say, I'm just here to see somebody. Say, "Okay, go and write your name." In my mind, I just started emphasizing this guy working in a filling station, because in my mind I know his job don't finish. Say, "Oga, write your name." And you trust Baba? Humbly, he went back and he wrote his name. Wale. No, Mr. No, Otuba, no, just Wale Adenuga, MFR. Immediately the security saw it like this. It be like say electricity passing body. He just said, "Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm going, yes, sir."
And it's all about strategic positioning and visibility. You equally need to collaborate with station owners to see. And in packaging brand, you equally need to see how you package yourself. So bringing in opportunities to Nigeria, we collaborate with the company. Other new content are coming. So you content providers, you need to be ready. And for me, it's not just about bringing content. Nothing new in this world. We can get the idea from abroad, but bring it and see how we localize it, making it relevant. This is the era of digital, and as you are investing in producing content, please make sure that your investment in technology is not compromised, because that's the way to go. Without that, you are not addressing the TG that you actually looking for. And most brands don't want to grow whole. They always want to look young. They always want to address the youth. If it's the youth, digital is the name of the language.
Please tell us, how do we know our audience to conceive content for, so that by the time we come to you, our concept and products will have the market buy? Are you talking about collaboration? I'm sure because we like collaboration, that's what is bringing us here today. MOCK-NEMCEA has very well done that. We collaborate with ourselves, that's why we are here. And then finally, what I noted is the audience measurements. And I'm sure, just like you rightly observed, that Father Lakpo is here with us. And we are also have been endowed by being part of those who measure the audience. So I want you to clarify all this, and I want to also make a personal appeal to share your slides, so that some of us are just bundled in. I wasn't actually meant to be here, but because I know you'll be making presentation, I said no, I shouldn't miss it. Thank you very much.
I think it's beyond honor to handle our program the way manufacturers handle their product. And how is before they go into any production, there's what we call research. That's the name of the game. Gone are the days when you give me what you think I need. Give me what I know, what you know I need. And how do you know who's engaging me? I'm thinking of this content. Do a sample size. A sample size of the number of is a representation of the audience that you are seeking to address. Put them in and tell them the idea you are sharing with. I was reading a lecture at the AMA class yesterday, and one of the students there happened to be a product of a research outfit. And he told me, "But Mr. Yinka, we normally do this, but we don't get the desired result. When they tell us it's quite different, I say, well, it depends on how you do it. We need to equally be conscious of the kind of environment we are in. If you are giving a questionnaire to a white man, he says yes, yes is yes. But we Nigerians, you need to know. Because, and I told her to say, look, share with me an example of how you do your research. They go to people and beg them. Some of them will tell them we are busy with them, but just beg them. And somebody you have begged to come you, it's not saying the value. What you say is not as important as how you say it. And now you say it might not be as important as when you said. By making somebody to say, hey, sit down, the implication of what you are doing is going to reflect on the entirety of Nigeria. So you are privileged to have been chosen. It immediately changes the person's orientation. Making sure that whatever he says, he puts consciousness and care into it. So it as a favor to you. It's just to say, look, are you ready for this? If you are not, let's take him out. But somebody will be able to tell us the truth and the own truth and nothing but the truth that can give us valuable information and insight into how to package our content in a way that will appeal to the TV. And if you put the Gen Z to the table, really, those guys will send you.
Tell us why we gather here today.
Well, I think I'm just a guest,
okay.
And I think we are just here to celebrate the MOCK-NEMCEA,
okay.
And those are the content creators, and like we've always said, content is king.
Yeah.
So that means they need to be recognized, they need to be celebrated. They've been doing a good job, but I think it's our time now that we believe that the media, we need to lift our game when it comes to the media, and we know that the media, like we always say, is a monster that needs to be fed. The only food it is content. So we are interested in partnering. And here just to celebrate the good work they've done in the past and see how we can rub minds together and live the game, and also celebrate and have some fun. Having worked for the 365 days to let down guys and have some fun.
Nice one. All right, so tell us from your own observation as a media person, what's be the biggest mistake when you don't notice, say, the content business?
Well, I think the biggest mistake with the content business is the fact that what we all pay lip service to, we are not living up to it, and which is the fact that change is the only thing that is constant in life. But interestingly, it's easier said than done. When it comes to change, we have changes happening around us these days, but many of the content owners are yet to realize what is happening and what is coming at them. So many of them are still in a state of self-denial. But two things can happen. When the wind of change is blowing, is it that you want to stay on its way and you get crushed, or you want to see how you blend with it and flow with the tide and make the best of it. So
before now, if any programmer, any content owner, or any broadcast media is increasing its media rate, it requires that it must write to the HASG. HASG is the head of advertising sectoral group. They sit down, they look at it, they either agree with it or disagree with it. In some cases, they set up ISG, Intermediate Study Group, to go and determine what you will charge for your rate. Now, as the regulator of the industry, we abolish that, meaning that media houses can charge whatever they want for their rate. Now, this is to promote equity. If you want to buy Milo and you wake up in the morning and you get to the supermarket and you see that the price of Milo has gone up from 5,000 to 10,000, you have a choice. Nobody determines what you sell your products. So what I saw is saying that the advertisers cannot sit down in the comfort of their office and determine what the broadcast media houses, the content owners, should charge for their rate. Nobody determines what they charge for their own rate. So why do you want to continue to determine what they charge for their rate?
What will be the biggest mistake when you don't make for content business as a content creator?
Say for life, mistake they always do. But the most important is if you do mistake, if you fall, now to gather yourself again, rise up again. I remember say when I first start, people tell me say want say make I pump money. I go do one talk show like that. The show no gree bring money, and I pump money, bring celebrity, do all those, do 26 episodes. As I do at that time, I dey expect money, put am for station. The thing no gree make money in the immediate. I go back to drawing board, and they tell me say I need to go and shoot season 2. Where I never make money, where I take do season 1. I can't dey look am, but the advantage of this association. Now they introduce some of them to me to say, okay, you go need people to dey guide you. For life, you know people will guide you. You go dey enter poto, come out, enter koto, come out. So now they can't give me guidance, say, now so this take this. Say, that one way you do it, you say no say glory dem body. go back, do am again. That's why I make my money. You understand? Since then, I don't join.
Theophilus, media track. What has been your experience? Is it that the media owner gets paid, he doesn't deliver his promise? Has that been a major issue that has made them not to want to ahead of time or on time?
Well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Merry Christmas in advance and Happy New Year as well. This issue has it's been a long time coming. Talking honestly, I would say that, like Yinka said, we are our own problems. And I'll tell you why. When media monitoring started in Nigeria, compliance issues were very, very bad, unless we don't want to tell ourselves the truth. A lot of these multinationals discovered, because there were times when some multinationals did not even come out to tell the media houses that they were being monitored. And because most of them did not know that they were monitored, they took these things for granted and did it the way they wanted to do it. And so we noticed that there were a lot of compliance issues ab initio from when we started. Some agencies did not even believe that we exist. Some media houses did not believe that we exist and that we could do that job. Some were asking, how is it possible? How can you be in Lagos and you are monitoring me in Sokoto?
Tell us why we dey here today. We will not be members of MOCK-NEMCEA. Why we gather today?
MOCK-NEMCEA do this almost every year to celebrate ourselves, to talk about business and other things like that. Today we are doing as usual and some premiere here today, so that's why we're here today.
Okay. Nice one. So I want to ask you, as person when we say you be producer, I want to know which mistake you don't ever make, for content creation.
Personally, my own experience is maybe it's different for others. I don't know, but I go through a lot of challenges. You understand? To find my way to make the job done.
I still think it's a bit strange in this day and age that the broadcaster or the content owner is the only person who gets paid back end. Meanwhile, we are the only ones who have to pay upfront. It is crazy. What we're busy congratulating AppCon for, which is a feat in itself, is not, for me, there should be some upfront payment. I think that should be the standard. And then after reconciliation, you can pay the rest. Because the person who produces content does not ask which actor, actress, producer, director, or anybody in your trade are you going to tell to come back for their money in 4 months, even in 30 days, and they will sit down and work for you. Who? Look, you see, it is okay. What you find out, again with broadcasters and content producers, is because of the lack of cash. There are a lot of shortcuts taken. That is why a lot of individuals who are on several stations started to get people to do off-air jobs for them to counter, and that's because even your own system is faulty.
For the first time, all of us will go talk to each other. We get some people who will come talk to us about the kind plans when we suppose they plan, and waiting then they look as well to work with us. So it's not just to create relaxed atmosphere for all of us to sit down, reason together.
Nice one. Relaxed atmosphere. I like that part. Okay, Mama, I want to ask you, as content creator when you be, I know say you be content creator, I want to ask you any mistake when you don't make personally, when you regret, or sometimes you just can say, which kind of mistake I make, like as a content creator?
I know if you think of any, but anyone when I make now, the way me they look like, we say, now waiting you learn from that mistake and how you use them to make sure say you don't make the mistake again. And the important past the mistake itself. So you don't get anyone when I go say, I know they even remember those kind of things. Now the good one that they remember, the one way bring me money, the one when I lose money, I know they won't remember those ones.
Yeah.
Agatha has been to my office severally for meetings, okay, on this same subject matter, and we are looking for a way to better the system, and that's why I said I'm happy that AppCon is taking that responsibility. We cannot continue to blame each other. Talk the time frame. We have always met it up. Thank you. And let me also say this quickly. It also varies from client to client. I know clients that goes 120 days before payment.
But that has changed now with the new AIs. I'm asking within the regulation.
Yes.
How you take the enjoy yourself for this event today and waiting it really day about? Help us out with that.
Okay, this is an event for the Electronic Media Content Owners Association. For a couple of years now, we have been doing this. It actually started in 2015 when we decided, say, now every time we work for people, so to say, to enjoy, that we should be able to take some time off to also enjoy ourselves. And then we decided to initiate this. So every year, at the end of the year, we should be able to say thank you to Almighty God, and then to unwind, at least to say thank you for the year and all that. And by the grace of God, I was made the first chairperson organizing committee of that event, and ever since then it's been like more or less every year. I can't run away from it, and so far it's been interesting.
As content owner, content creator, and all of that, what's be the biggest mistake when you don't make for the business?
When we started, we are always looking at, let's just come out without looking at the details and all that. So some of us don't make those mistakes by not doing the right thing initially. But now we are just getting better because we know that the world is evolving, contents are getting better every year, so we are just making sure that we also catch up to make sure, say, those small mistakes where we don't make before, by not giving out the real thing, we are correcting them and we're getting better. But the only challenge where we get now money.
Now is not the time for quick gains. This approach of short-term gains must change. The sustainability of the industry depends on our ability to maintain all of our key competitive advantages. Next to our scenic beauty, lifestyle opportunities, and technical capacity, we cannot allow unscrupulous operators to jeopardize our essential advantages. We must make sure that the current surge of activities in the electronic media content industry is accelerated in positive partnership with government and relevant agencies. This will allow government to more actively cultivate the industry as it has agriculture with advantageous results.
MOCK-NEMCEA now market where they sell TV program. Program where we put for YouTube, where we put for Instagram, where we put for Facebook, anything where people watch through electronic medium. Now EMCOAN be association for, and NEMCEA now our market. We want create market now, just like they get meat market, just like they get yam market, just like they get car market where they sell car, they get trade fair. This time and a trade fair of only program like that. So people where they produce program, people where they show program, people like YouTube, people like Netflix, that they will come there, they look for program to buy.
Okay, alright, so but up until I can't unveil NEMCEA today, we don't see unwind, enjoy ourselves. What do they expect from this gathering?
For this gathering now, just to enjoy, we come here, come enjoy for the end of year. When person don't walk, year don't end. You go cool small, make you dance. They say all work and no play, make Jack a dog boy.
Alright, so we don't finish and I'm about to go. But I hope still that enjoying ourselves. We don't come celebrate with EMCOAN members and all of them. We don't do their end of the year party with them because I don't talk say now for where man they work, now you see they chop normal level and all work and no play, they make jacket old boy. Then make them gather today, just give themselves a little treat while them still unveil their new project, NEMCEA, will be Nigerian Electronic Media Content Exhibition and Awards. Now something very, very new, and we're just waiting to see it kickstart properly in the year 2022. I hope so now don't enjoy ourselves. Like I said, I'm leaving now, but you'll still see me when you see me. All right. Bye guys, my name is Naibube and I'm signing out.
Anybody gonna be
Yes.